So Adam Schiff here, he is actually in the street, a billionaire talking to folks in the street, and they're having this discourse about people saying, you need to be taxed more. You're a billionaire. Let's take a look at what the guys that say here.
50% of my income above $2 million in tax? Yes. Do you think
your next dollar should be taxed at 7%?
Okay, so if that's the deal, you know what I would do? Once my income got to $2 million, I would stop working for the year. I would furlough my employees and say, you know what? I've made my limit. I'm not going to work for 30 cents on the dollar. I'm playing golf. I'm going fishing. I'll see you next February. How about that?
How come that didn't apply in the 1970s and 1960s?
Because nobody paid those taxes back then. You know how many? I would much rather. Because no one paid those high taxes.
Not correlation with the national debt and the lowering of the effective tax rate on the wealthiest people in this country. You're not fooling any.
So you think that I should pay 70% of my income above $2 million in tax? Yes. Do you think
your next dollar should be taxed at 7%?
Okay, so if that's the deal, you know what I would do? Once my income got to $2 million, I would stop working for the year. I would furlough my employees and say, you know what? I've made my limit. I'm not going to work for 30 cents on the dollar. I'm playing golf. I'm going fishing. I'll see you next February. How about that?
How come that didn't apply in the 1970s and 1960s?
Okay. The reason I want to listen to that twice, because I want to make sure that's sunk in well. One guy's operating in the spirit of freedom, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If I'm living here in New York and I'm penalized to make more than $2 million because you're going to take 70% of my money, I just keep 30%. Why should I work that hard for 30% of my income? I'm just going to chill, hang out, not reinvest that capital back into my business to innovate and grow and expand divisions, expand technologies, that create more jobs, create more opportunities for other people. I'm just going to chill. I'm going to furlough you. You take care. And what's the other guy say? You owe it to me though. You don't owe it to anybody. That you have to work for somebody and they're forced to give you a paycheck. Same thing too with the government. The government doesn't owe you a paycheck. An employee doesn't owe you a paycheck. You owe you. If you focus on other people, the government and an entrepreneur, they owe you money. Guess what? You've cut off your creativity loop inside your brain. Because now you're in a position of complaining. Somebody owes me shit. My national book tour called Keep the Keys. I've been on 10 different cities. I'm talking about 4 different types of people. The drainer, the complainer, the container, or the gainer. One uses division, one uses minus, one uses plus, and the other one uses multiplication. Guess what a complainer does? He divides people, divides his money, divides his energy, divides his attitude. What does the drainer do? He works with subtraction. He subtracts money from his bank account and adds it to somebody else's bank account. And month after month, year after year, his net worth gets less and less because he doesn't accumulate anything. At least be a container. At least a container owns something. They're self-employed. They're starting their business. They have property, right? Now they got pluses. Now they're adding to their balance sheet pluses, assets. But what does the gainer do? He uses all those assets and uses a way to leverage it, multiplies it. Who do you want to be? What do you want to multiply? Do you want to be a divider, subtractor, something that works with addition, or a multiplier? It's another way to look at it too as well. If you like that clip, watch the next one over here. To watch the full-length episode, click over here.